The University of Ghana has come to the conclusion of its investigations into sex for grades allegations leveled against two of its lecturers, Dr. Butakor and Professor Gyampo. The university has sanctioned Dr. Butakor to 4 months suspension without pay, and Professor Gyampo has been handed 6 months suspension without pay. The two lecturers will undergo assessment each year for the next 5 years and are expected to undertake periodic training. We are here to interact with the students on the outcome of the investigations conducted by the school.
They were. I would say they are just being used as scapegoats, because even people go to court for, let's say, this small or petty crimes, and they are being jailed for a long period of time. Yeah, but then theirs is just something we saw, but then it wasn't that really exposed, because as there was nothing of any sexual harassment inside, but then just to make others know that they are not right, like it's not under their obligations or anything, it's not part of the oath they took and those kind of things, yes, so they are not supposed to do it at all.
That's not harsh. If you are on suspension, it means that they are not working, and even if you are not working, you don't deserve to be paid, so it's not harsh. That's it. If they are on suspension, that is, they are not working and then they are not being paid, then it's not really harsh. Because when you're on suspension, you're not working, so you're not supposed to be paid.
We heard about the sex for grade scandal. I think the video and some kind of things came out, and I think the authorities did what they are supposed to do, and I think now they are back for 6 months without salary. And I think it's the best thing that they did, because I think the sex for grade something is tarnishing the image of the school, and it's not a good thing. So the authorities taking necessary punishment on them is right.
They should have, sacked the teachers so that it will serve as a deterrent to others, because others might do the same thing and know surely they'll be given 6 months or something, so they can be playing with the girls and all that stuff. So they should have completely sacked them, yeah, and also block their way from getting any job, any other thing, yeah, because actually it's spoiling the school, yeah, it's tarnishing the image of the school. So that's what I mean.
Tarnished your image. Do you have friends laughing at you?
Yeah, actually some of my friends in other universities, they say, oh, so this is what our lectures are doing, and at the same time they are teaching us, so we have corrupt lectures and all those stuffs. Yeah, so sometimes they even tell me that, you see, Legon, we don't even perform. If this is what our lectures are doing, then they even help us to pass our exams, so the whole school is corrupt.
In October 2019, after the video was released, ABC News visited the campus of the University of Ghana to interact with some students on what they thought about the content of the documentary. Views?
Well, looking at BBC, we all know BBC, how BBC is. I was expecting more, because you bring in sex for grades, sex for grades. We should see something concerning sex. I would say that this was maybe based on sexual harassment rather. Because you can see that the first person, the Nigerian lecturer, you could see that he was harassing a girl, as in touching a girl in a way she didn't like. So maybe sexual harassment should have been the best description for the video.
To say sex for grades, it was supposed to be so who made the first movements? Was it a lecturer who saw the student who was like, you are so nice, I want to sleep with you, and after that, I'll give you a grade? Or was it the student who approached the lecturer and asked, maybe, I want an A, so please, in that case, I can't study maybe, so I'll use my body to get the A. But there was nothing like such.
The university, after the documentary was released, assured students, particularly females, that robust systems have been put in place to deal with issues of sexual harassment and lecturer misconduct. Despite this assertion, some students say the outcome of the investigation doesn't give them enough assurance.
Sure, because I think the previous one, let's say the sex for grade something, they took action. So here lies the case that if different, something came up again, they will surely take action against it too. I think that's the best thing we did.
I say no, not at all, because the school, once an issue came up, they went, they took that issue serious, and they tried to, but now when an issue comes up, they will overlook it, they won't even care. Yeah, that's why they don't even care.
Why do you feel they don't even care?
Because it will be like they've seen this before, and it will be like they've seen this before, so they are used to it. Yeah, meaning like when you say, for example, when you get a rape case, when a school gets a rape case 1, 2, 3, the other time you go there, they overlook it, they don't care. because they've seen it several times.
The university has maintained that the two lecturers have not been found guilty of sexual harassment or exchanging sex for grades as suggested by the title of the documentary, but they have been sanctioned for misconduct. For ABC News, I am Iledi Jonah.